my first thought was yes, Barbados is still part of the Marvel universe.
Yes.
This is Alison Sealy-Smith coming to you from Toronto, Canada. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, people? It's your girl, Empress Zingha. Welcome back once again to another interview. Today, we are going to be sitting down with Alison Sealy-Smith, actress extraordinaire and my teacher and my friend. You may have known her in Xmen Storm back in 90s. It was a little girl, you know what I mean? It was a little girl. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But we have like so much information to tell you guys about what is coming up with Alison. But first, as always, follow us here on Instagram if you are watching, and of course right here on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe as well. Alison, what's going on?
Man, enough things going on. enough things going on. Got this email purporting to be from somebody connected to Marvel. Oh, yeah, sure. So there was all this thing, and there was this idea that Marvel was doing something, and it was really top secret, and they were tracking down, all the actors who had played the X-Men in the X-Men, the animated series back in the 90s, and that there was going to be a non-disclosure agreement that was coming that I had to sign. Mm-hmm. Sure. So then the non-disclosure agreement shows up. I sign it, I send it back. And then it just started, and it started kind of slowly. Mm-hmm. And there were these sides, and I had to read something and send it down, and then long time happened in between. And I'm like, oh yeah, right.
So that make care about this over.
I know what it's about, but he ain't ready to tell me nothing. Let me go on check what my bees do. And then the next thing you know, there was a call, and I have to do some other sides for two people from LA. And there were the people. They were actually there. There was the Zoom call. And this is like, it's somewhere in the middle where you go, this thing actually happening, if it's true? Oh. And you can't talk to anybody about it. That's the thing, right? Because you've signed this long document.
The telephone booklet.
Yes. That basically says, do not say nothing to nobody about nothing or else. It was a pretty good audition, and everybody seemed really happy with it. And then a whole big long time happens. And then the next thing you know, there is this major announcement that yes, there will be X-Men 97 is what they're calling it. It is going to be on Disney Plus. And yes, I am a part of the cast. And so that was absolutely fantastic, because at this point, I'm still thinking of myself as semi-retired.
Everybody met you as Storm. Yes, you've done things prior, being on stage, theater, Shakespearean play, all these different things that were happening to you. But people really got to understand or really meet Alison Sealy-Smith from X-Men. And now, how many years have passed since then? And now you're here again. Do you think
30 years? 30 years. Every time they say it, I just feel like going, oh, stop. It doesn't feel circular, but I get what you're saying, and it is almost that, but it does feel like a spiral.
Okay.
So it's never meeting. It's never going back ever to the beginning, because I have changed so much. The world has changed so much. I have done so many things between the time when I was first doing the X-Men in 1992 and today. So much has changed that it doesn't have that kind of circularity to me, but it does have this. It just does feel as though it's going around a little bit. But that it is moving, it's evolving, and I am certainly not the same person that I was In 1992 when I first started doing X-Men. I had no idea of the magnitude of this. I didn't watch cartoons. The kids is watching them on Saturday in the morning. I didn't know what
I
they're talking.
remember you doing a class on voice acting, and you said you went in, and people, your agent was like, go and try out for this character. You was like, was this it? And you went in, you was like, okay. And you were teaching us about how casting directors leave clues for you to pick up on what they want. They don't want to tell you. It's too easy. They want to see if you can do your research. And everybody was in the room, all these really pretty actresses, and they're going through their lines and things. And I had this tape recorder here for the table. Are you looking at everybody like, where nobody had played this tape recorder? Nobody gonna check for this? And you played the tape recorder and you was like, oh, this was a what? Okay. And you just came off of, I can't remember which play it was, but it was a Shakespeare play. And you said, I think I can do this and make it different. And you put in what they wanted with a little bit of stylized version of Alison. And that's how you got that role. And I don't know if that is now going to be a part of you moving forward again. But I think that there are things that you have picked up on in your break, playing other roles that will now influence the evolution of this story that Marvel is going to be creating. And look, I got on my shirt like B as a full-on geek when I ain't ready. Look, I even got whole Iron Man cup, everything here so on the ground ready to go. Like y'all don't know. Y'all don't
I
know.
am so excited to be that. And it's not even for me because of the circularity of things. I mean, I am excited for me. I am excited to bring everything that I have learned to the role, and Barbados is in for a surprise. When which I can announce at another time, but I know that when they did get back in touch with me eventually and they told me that I was a part of this, how I was going to be a part of it was, it's a surprise. And it's a surprise that I am still in the process of processing. And working it through, but it is going to be a surprise for a lot of people. It's not what people might expect. And I've been working that through, but I am very excited about it, and I'm excited for myself as an actor and a voice performer, to bring everything that I have learned to this project. And I'm excited. My first thought was yes, Barbados is still part of the Marvel universe.
Yes.
That was the big thing for me, because again, I've done certain things, right? And I have reached a stage of my life where, I've done things. I have absolutely nothing to prove to nobody, and that is such a weight off of my shoulders. But I must admit that even before I started thinking, this gonna be real sweet creatively for me when I sink my teeth into this thing. Even before that was, yeah. 246 representing. We did. And that was it first. The rest came after that. So I am proud that 246 is representing any Marvel universe. I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to newness and freshness and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm looking forward to when Marvel finally releases me to talk more. When that NDA, that big document that got my name on the bottom.
Here.
When they have,
and we are like, I'm so excited to know more.
Yeah, so Marvel is there, and that's my big news. And but after this, I'm doing yet another. So that will be, and it's Obsidian's first live back in the theater in front of a live audience
Remember those
play since the pandemic shut it down. And I am looking forward to it. It's a piece called Is God Is. And woo, woo. So yeah, I'm
Great. Thank
happy.
you so much for being here and taking some time out and sitting in the theater and catching up and announcing this big news and everything else. And I cannot wait. I just cannot wait. Not only for Marvel, but for everything else that is coming. I cannot wait to see it in action and see you in action again. I think that I don't think the world is ready for Alison Sealy-Smith this segment. I don't think they're ready.
Thank you, Keisha,
Thank you.
for talking to me and let me tell this story. And like I said, as soon as I can give more details
Sure.
about my new X-Men journey, I would like to share them with you first.
Yes, we look forward to that and we are very excited. And big ups to Marvel as well for letting us talk with Ali about it. We know how these things go, contracts and things,